yes, this is exactly the answer. You must kiss me.
Excuse me?
You will enjoy, I guarantee.
Often we have seen Sleeping Beauty and other princesses really take on a bigger role than just a fairy tale. They become iconic and they become, to a great degree, life lessons. What do you want this to be?
I would like this to do the very same thing. I think that there are beautiful lessons in this movie for all children of all backgrounds. What we don't talk about as much is the message for the adults. Tiana is a young woman who was raised by loving and caring people. She and her daddy have such a beautiful relationship, and he's the one who is encouraging her and her wanting to open this restaurant and being a chef.
Okay, I'm about to put this spoon in my...
Wait! Done. What?
Well, sweetheart, this is the best gumbo I've ever tasted. Come here. You do all
I feel that when you believe in your child, the dream might change, the journey might change, but they always have you. You give them wings. I had people who believed in me at all times. It didn't matter. Didn't matter what I said I wanted to do. Didn't matter how far-fetched. No one I knew was an actor. No one in my town was saying, yeah, do that. As a matter of fact, I had a guidance counselor who said I should go and find a trade, go into teaching. I'm still mad at you. I believe firmly that without the sense of structure, the sense of faith in myself, which came from people saying you can do it, whatever it is, I would not be here. My grandmother, every single day, would say to me, if it's to be, it's up to me. If there is something you want to do, there is no defeat unless you concede. I believe that. I believe it. And this movie is saying, believe, work, love, and ascend.
Beautiful. Let me ask you this before we wrap up. There's an irony, I think. I don't want to overstate, because some people will wince at the comparison, but the idea of the imagery of President Obama in office this year, and the idea of this really is ironic to a great degree, is it not?
I think it is ironic. I think it's many, many things. It's coincidence.
Yes, because we should note, because there have been skeptics who say, oh, Disney's trying to calculate on and pick up on the Obama mania, but I know, having talked to you, that and knowing the business, these kinds of things are on the drawing board years and years and years in advance. You don't just pop this up.
No, it literally, it was being drawn. I was working on this, I started working on this in 2006, I believe, late 2006. 2006 or 2007, I've been working on it for about 2 years, maybe 2.5, with no knowledge of President Barack Obama or Senator Barack Obama and his journey. It doesn't lessen what he has done and what this country has done to bring him to where he is.
How much of this princess is you? I'm told that the princess in the movie is left-handed because you're left-handed, and that was kind of your input. How much of this really is a piece of you?
I think it's very strongly a piece of me. I think that she is the character to whom I'm most similar. I am thrilled with her. I am thrilled with her. We had long conversations about what we wanted her to look like. I didn't want her to be a cookie cutter. I didn't want her to be, you know, something that we'd seen before and had just, you know, been given a Aruba in a tuba.
Right, right.
And they were so receptive and so excited to jump on that and say, yes, that makes sense. I wanted her to be distinctly who she is.
Finally, what's next for you? I mean, obviously you're going to ride this wave, but what do you want to do career-wise? And when I say what's next, I don't mean the next movie, but what's next for you?
I'd like to produce. I'd like to produce. Ultimately, at some point, I think I will probably direct, but I have some more watching to do before that happens. I would love to be able to be in a situation where somebody hears my name and says, yeah, let's use her. She's nothing like this character. Let's use her anyway. That's what I want.
We're excited to see what's next, but for now, we'll ride this wave with you. We're so excited about this.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
In just a moment, the artist behind the evil Dr. Fusilier. Back in a moment.
So I imagine Dr. Fusilier is sort of like the result of a date between Cruella de Vil and Captain Hook. You know what I mean? It's like, what happens if those two got together? I would imagine in my mind they would create a Dr. Fusilier.